This is Garrett Fry, the Cityscape Sequence Lead for 3D Digital Map Painting, and we're taking a look at G101. So if we take a look, we can see we're kind of following a train as we're panning to the right. For this shot, we need to change the city skyline. The direction we've been given is that we can go up to 50%. However, we probably shouldn't hit that because we just want to make it enough different. We don't want to change it totally. We want to get rid of some of the iconic buildings. Like this guy's pretty iconic. And then some of these are very kind of generic. We will want to replace this one because this shot goes along with G100 and G102. And this is the same location, slightly different perspective. So when you do replace this building here, you're going to have to make it apply to these other shots, and you're going to have to change the perspective slightly for it to match. The good news is that you've got perspective lines already in this building that you can use as reference. So that's a huge plus there. So go ahead and replace this one, and you can add more to the skyline here. You can take things away, or you can put things behind things. But what you really want to take care to, to be certain of is that you have the correct scale and proportion to your buildings. So if you have windows that are this big and it's supposed to be behind this building, that's not really going to make a lot of sense. So the biggest indication of scale is going to be the window size for that. Also, something that you're going to need to do with this shot is that this water is very reflective, and so whatever you add in the skyline here needs to be reflected in here. And if you get rid of something, then you need to grab a piece of something in comp and move it over. So when you do, so that's what the process that you'll do is just you'll want to do like a little cleanup patch, and then you're going to put your stuff back on top. So you'll flip the matte painting, put it down, do a little turbulate on it, and then work it into the reflective surface of the water here. Make sure that before you jump into these shots, you download the image library. The image library consists of nearly 500 raw images. That's 2.27 gigs of buildings from 5 different cities from around the world: Sydney, Wellington, Adelaide, San Francisco, and New Orleans. So there's a huge variety of buildings to choose from. The photo reference includes buildings under all different lighting conditions and angles, so it pays off to familiarize yourself with the materials you're going to use to successfully execute these shots.